Hi everyone, it's Ashley and I'm back today to share a new layout with you for the Cut Shop. I am using one of our new cut files that's in the shop this week, the Give It a Whirl cut file, and I'm working with the design that's on the bottom left. And I'm going to be working with the Baxter collection from Studio Calico. I've had this one for about a month and haven't had a chance to use it yet, so I've been planning to use it for one of the videos and this one worked out perfectly. So I'm going to take those circles that I cut and I'm going to back each one of the circles with a different pattern paper from the 6x6 pad. I got the 6x6 pad and then a few of the larger 12x12 papers, but I thought that the 6x6 pad would work for this since I was using it behind the circle shapes. And so I'm going to add a different paper to the center and then a different pattern to the outer edge. So right now I'm cutting the one that I'm going to add to the center of the cut file. And I just traced it and I cut it a little bit bigger than the pencil line just to have that extra space to adhere to the back of the circle. And now I'm going to cut a bigger circle in a different pattern to add along that outside edge. And on this one I'm doing the opposite. I'm cutting inside the pencil line so that it won't overlap outside the edge of the die cut circle. And so I'm adhering the one to the center first because I want that one to show through, and then backing it with the larger to go behind. And so I'm just going to do that one for you and then have all those finished up. And I actually also stitched on these before I came back. I didn't think that you wanted to watch me do that since you've seen me stitch before. So I did stitch around each one of those with some white thread, just to add some texture and interest to those. And so I wanted to show you how I line these up since I was creating a grid design. I like having the Fiskars mat on my desk because I can use it with those guidelines to line up photos and papers and embellishments. And so I just used my ruler because I wanted to get these straight and kind of evenly spaced. So I just wanted to show you how I did that. And I'm adding pop dots behind these just to give some dimension. Since the circle design was kind of a big part of the layout, I kind of wanted just to have a fun look and have that really stand out, so I thought the pop dots would be fun. So I'm just going to do this first row for you to show you how I got those lined up, and then I'll get all the rest of those on there. Just using the same process, and so you can see it here is finished up. They're all in place. And now that I have all the circles in place, I'm going to start adding my title and my embellishments. And I wanted to use these Amy Tan thickers for the title. And I'm going to do a split title. I'm going to add part of it to the top circle and part of it to the circle on the bottom, so above and below the photo. And the title is going to say Doggone Cute. And my O right there, the backing had actually come off of that one, so I added a little bit of hot glue to help that one stick, and it was my last O, so I definitely had to use that one. The O's go fast on my thickers. I have a Madison, so I use a lot of O's for her name. And you can see here I'm just finishing up the title. And I liked having the split title because it kind of just gives that vertical line there with the title and the photo, just to help you focus on the title and the photo on the layout, since there's kind of a lot going on with the circles. And these are some flare buttons from A Flare for Buttons. They're just a little dog theme set, so I wanted to use some of those to go along with the photo. And this is where I just kind of go ADD back and forth, grabbing the Puffy sticker embellishments, the little wood veneers that go with the Baxter collection. I'll also be grabbing some of those little glitter hearts that you see on the side and the phrase stickers, because that kind of helps me balance out where my embellishments go. I kind of add them like that, just so I know, like, okay, well, I have this one here, so now I know I want to put this one here. So it just helps my process of kind of balancing out the different, whatever the different embellishments are, the different colors, the different textures. I just find that that's the easiest way for me to get those on there. And I just kind of embellish each of the circles. I didn't want to add anything to the background paper. So the title and the embellishments and the photo are all added there to each of the circles. And these are the phrase stickers. They didn't want to stick very well to the gold glitter stickers, so I did add a little bit of hot glue behind there just to help those stick a little bit more. And they stick fine straight to the paper. I do add some to the circles here, and you can see they stick just fine. It was just that texture on those glitter hearts that it did not like and did not want to adhere. And so now I am back to the puffy stickers, and I'm going to use these to create a frame around my photo. And before I came back, I used a circle little template that I cut and traced a circle outline around that photo just so I would have something to follow while I was placing the puffy stickers. And I'm just kind of varying the sizes. I'm using the hearts and then some of the circles. And you'll see that I vary the sizes and the colors as I go around. And I kind of debated on doing this because I really wanted something that would bring more focus to the photo in the center of the layout, but I did not want to use all of my puffy stickers. But there really are a lot of them, so even though I do use a good bit in this process, I still actually have a lot of them left on my sheet once I finish. I didn't want to use all of them up on one layout because I do want to have some for later on, but I did have a pretty good bit left. And you'll see here in a minute, instead of completing the whole circle with the puffy stickers, I decided to grab some enamel dots and kind of fill in some of those other spots, just so that I wouldn't have to use all of the hearts and I could save some for later. And I just grabbed some enamel dots that kind of coordinate with those same colors. You can see here, I just used kind of the mustard color enamel dots and the black, and then that kind of light teal color. And those just kind of blend in perfectly with those colors in the Baxter collection. And these were some My Mind's Eye. I just like to have enamel dots randomly because I like to use them so much. So I just order packs here and there. I have a lot of freckled fawn. And these were some that I got at Scrapbook.com, so I figured it was time to break them out. They had not been used yet. And so to finish the page, I'm going to add a few more wood veneers. These are from Ellie's Studio. I just want to have a little bit more texture on those circles, and so I'm going to get each one of those adhered. And once I finish getting these on, I do add just a couple of other little things, nothing major, just a few other little embellishments to finish up the layout, and you'll see the finished page here at the end. And if you'd like to check out this cut file, you can visit the Etsy shop. You can also visit our blog, thecutshop.blogspot.com, for more inspiration and see some of the work from our design team. And so I hope you enjoyed watching today and that you'll join me next time. Thanks!